Hey guys, let's today try to understand three important functions of logical operators, which is AND, OR, and NOT. Uh, this three are used in combination with ifs, or probably with loops. Yeah, in order to have multiple conditions, or if you want to have a specified criteria in place. Now let's start with AND. Before we start with this formula, you can always review my concept videos, which shows you the basic understanding, which will give you a basic understanding of how these formulas work or how these functions work. Rather it be uh, Google Sheet or Excel or any SQL or any kind of programming languages that you have, or even Power BI tool or BI tools like Power BI and Tableau. This would be helpful to your people at any kind of stage because the concept would be the same. So I would request your people to go and review my concept video, which will help you to determine how this works at a basic level. Yeah. Now we'll try to find out how this works in Google Sheets. Yeah, we'll try to have an formula placed based on our earlier data that we have used for if and ifs. Yeah. So what does AND do? Let's understand what AND does is AND returns true if all the provided arguments are logically true, and false if any of the provided arguments are logically false. So if all the conditions are true, then only it will return a proper true value or it will not. So let's try to understand it. So normally, uh, if I have to put a simple formula where I say and I'll say is equal to and I'll say this is true. Yeah. And this is false. Yeah. So it will return me false as one of the condition is false. Yeah. In AND, you need to have both the conditions true. So see, if I have both the condition false, it will still give me false. Yeah. If I have both the conditions are true now, then only it will provide the answer as. So this is the basic concept. You can review my concept video as such. Let's try to understand by putting it in formula. Let's try to put it in a if formula. So what I'll do is I'll use the same pass and first class as such, and we'll say if is equal to if G is equal to pass. Yeah, since I have two condition, I'll put it in the AND bracket. And G2 is equal to pass and H2 equals to first class. Yes. Then it should give me a wow, or it will just give me an okay. Yes. And I'll close the bracket. So what my formula is doing, just have a look at the function above in the function bar. Okay. I am saying if both these conditions are fulfilled, if the person has a pass or failed where it is been mentioned as pass and he has a first class, then it will say wow. Yeah. So let's see whether it says wow or okay. Can see it is saying me wow. Same formula, if I apply it for second class, it will say tell me okay. Same for it failed. We do not have anything over here. It's an error, so it will return an error. Over here again okay. and here again okay, because we have given the condition as pass or first class. Yes. So I hope you understood how and works. So it will check both the condition. If both the conditions have fulfilled, then it will return you the true value which you have specified in the if condition, or it will return you the false value, which was okay. Yes. Let's move on to the or condition. Now, or condition is or function is typically will return true if any of the condition is fulfilled. So it will return true if any of the provided arguments are logically true. Yeah. And false if all of the provided arguments are logically false. So if all the conditions are false, it will return false, or if it will return true. So let's understand with the same formula that we have done earlier. We'll take what it says is equal to or, and if it is true, comma, I'll say false, it should return true. Yes, because any of the conditions should be true, right? If I say again here true, it will still return me true. Yes, but if I say false in both the conditions, it will give me false. Yes, so let's use the same formula which we have used for or. Yeah, and sorry, let us use the same formula which we have used for and. Yeah, we'll just replace and with or. See what I'm doing in the formula bar. Here is the formula bar. Here is and. I'm keeping the conditions as it is, and I'm just replacing and with or. Yes. So I say or and I'll say enter. Yes. Now it is giving me wow, because both of the conditions have written through. Yeah. So it is pass as well and it is first class. Again, it is wow, whether it is second class. Why? Because or, again, let me reiterate, it has to fulfill any one of these two conditions. So if you see one of the condition is fulfilled, it is pass. So it is giving me wow. If it would have not fulfilled any of the conditions, so suppose I put second class here. Yeah. Now let's see whether it fulfills the condition. No, because both the conditions are not fulfilled. It is neither pass nor it is a first class. Yes, that's why it is giving me okay. But over here, in wherever I have got wow in this J column, one of the condition has got fulfilled. One or both of the condition. Whereas in and, we have to see to it that all the conditions has to be fulfilled. Then only it is giving me wow. Yeah. So I guess by this example, you will be able to understand what is being what is happening as such when you apply and or into a function or a formula. Yeah, let me repeat. And in order to return a true value, it has to fulfill all the logical arguments present in the formula. Whereas in or, it has to fulfill only one of the criteria out of the multiple criteria that we add in the formula. Okay. Now, lastly, let's understand not. Not will give the opposite. Yeah, it will give me the opposite of anything that is being added. Yes. So suppose in and, it was replaced, it was giving me wow over here, right? Now, look at the formula bar over here above. Now I try to put this condition in not. Yes. So it should return false because it was previously returning true. So it was taking wow as the value. Now it should return okay. See? So it negates. What not does, it gives you a negative value or the opposite value of the output. Yes. So it will give false for a true value and it will give you true for a false value. Yeah. So if I say is equal to not and I put true, then it will give me false. If I put false here over here, then it will give me true. Same thing happened for the formula. When I inputted this AND condition within a NOT condition, it gave me a false value because of which it returned me okay. Whereas if I would have not added NOT, then it would have given me a true value and it would have given me a wow. Same way, if you drag this formula now for okay, it will give me wow. See this? It has done the opposite of AND. Yes. Same way, if I try to do it for OR, it will turn the opposite of all the OR things that we have added. So again, let me put this OR inside not brackets. Yes, I'll say enter. You'll see it will turn all the values opposite to what we have earlier received by putting a OR function. So it had turned wow into okay because we have said not and wow to okay. Yeah. So it returns opposite of a logical value. If it is a true value, it will return false. If it is a false value, it will return true. I hope this example helps you in refining your conditions and having a much compact conditions which will help you to build your analysis further. Yeah. Again, I'll remind you to go and check my concepts in order to get more details about and, nor, or, and not, so that you can use it in the formulas. Yeah. Thank you so much.